Good morning everybody, and welcome to the second video of my road trip series where I am driving around and checking out dreadlock artists and their spaces. So if you missed last week's video, I was in Philly, which I still am in Philly. And I got to go check out my friend Crissa's brand new studio space, her and Jenna, that they just opened. It was so cool. If you didn't watch it, go watch it. But yeah, still in Philly at the moment, and Philly has a lot to offer for dreadlocks. So let's go check out some other places today. My name is Liz and I'm a dreadlock artist from New Hampshire. One of the things I'm passionate about is building a stronger dreadlock community. So this spring I randomly decided to hit the road for a couple of weeks and just connect with a bunch of other dreadlock artists. I filmed it all and now I'm here to share their stories with you. It's amazing. So you might recognize these faces.
Good morning!
Morning! We are heading over to location number 1 this morning, and I do not like driving in Philly, so I'm very lucky that Chris is gonna be my chauffeur this weekend.
Hi everyone, my name is Erika. I'm Make Me Dreadful. I'm based in Philadelphia, and I've been doing this for 13 years. I'm very curious about the whole process of having locks, and I love the way it looks on people, and just really inspired by the culture of dreads. It's art, you know, you're wearing art on your hair. So I tried them on myself. I was like 19 when I first started my locks, and just from having that and the lack of locticians out there in New York City, and I just like taught myself how to do this and became this full-time business. So I moved to Philly in 2015. I was just ready for a new city, and I have friends here. I have lots of clients in New Jersey, so I would have no problem looking for work coming here. It was a good financial move to come here, and it's fun. Philly's fun city to live in.
How old are these dreads? Tell me about these dreads.
I started them 3 years ago when, you know, the pandemic started. But before that, I had my first set for 8 years. They were really long and thick. So I knew in the future I'm gonna start them over, have like skinnier locks, and this is like my favorite set. Like, this is so cute. I brush all the ends out and I color them.
When's the last time you colored?
Last night. My hands are red. So the services I provide, I do maintenance, repairs, starting new locks, new creations, dreadlock removal, and decorating, and also braid-in styles, like temporary styles. We have extensions here, we have synthetic, wool, human hair. We got you.
Okay, so now it is time for a little studio tour. So, Erika, why don't you show us around? Show us what your workspace is.
I share my space with a friend. She does massage here on days I'm not here. And over here we have Mark. This is Mark, and we work together. We do all kinds of stuff, gel removals and working with extensions and all that. So
he kind of like assists you on clients?
Yes.
I love it. I love working with her.
Is she a nice boss?
She taught me everything I know so I could work on her dreads.
Yes.
So she has a free maintenance.
Oh, so he's the one that does your hair?
So this is my station. This is where I do all the work. I have the beads here. I'm not sure why I'm holding this. I'm probably sipping it.
Wait, yeah, are we propagating it?
Yeah, trying to, but...
Trying to.
So this is my station, and you can see I have all kinds of accessories. I have beads here. These are like my favorite beads.
Who makes these?
The Dreadlock Bead Shop in England. I followed her page for a while. I'm like, I gotta have these in the studio. They're like so freaking beautiful. And shampoos, dye locks, and I have taco locks here. You know, you can go shopping here. And I have clothes, things that I've worn. I was ready to like let go, and
oh, that's cool. So kind of like a thrift shop kind of vibe.
Yeah.
That's so different.
And we have hats here and towels. This is more products here, and this is the other station. Just in case we have more clients here. And this is like a really cool 1920s makeup vanity. So yeah, there's all the crystals here, stain bowls. I paint too. I got a little cool. I do little paintings.
I've been seeing these all over the studio.
Yeah. So I have all these extensions. There are different kinds. There's wool, there's synthetics, and human hair. So yeah, that's just a bit of everything I have here.
Who works in the hammock? Or do you work, or do you just take breaks in the hammock?
She breaks in a hammock.
We should be like, this is how I do my maintenance.
Right.
That's really, really fun.
I saw the distance. I was like, you know what? I could totally put a hammock in here. Like the strong wood.
I need a clip of your other talents. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with circus stuff. I don't know if you know that. Okay. Oh, thank you.
Go outside on the balcony to do
Yeah.
But unless you, toss them over the balcony. Oh my god, this is so fun. You're so good. I've never tried those. What are they called? Clubs? Oh my god, that was so cute. You see that, Luke? We need to practice.
Can I say something?
Yes.
As your client? So I came as a client. I wanted to experience Erika's studio, and I really liked, like, she sat me in her chair and she really showed me her products. Like, she talked about what she had new in stock, and I thought that it's not something that I do. I love that she was like really excited about it, you know, and I was like, that's really cool. So because it's here, but like she's got little, like, I don't know, little treasures all over the place. The first time I ever asked anybody outside of the people I've worked with to do my maintenance was when I went out to teach a class at Three Little Birds, and I hit up Jacob from Dreadlocks Denver, and I had such a cool time being a client. And he did a beautiful job on my maintenance, and it was very different. It was a different method, and it felt different, and I was just like, I want to let other people work on my hair. I've had you work on my hair, and Aylin, and Erika came. She wanted to do one of my decorating sessions with me this summer.
I want to hang out with you.
Yeah, and when she came to the studio, we had such a good time, and I was like, I want to come and see your studio. We just did each other's hair, and I got to know Mark, and like, it was just, I love that. So that's a goal, like, to just continue wherever I visit, like maybe make an appointment and just go and experience it as a client, because we all do different little things and we can all take something. Like the first time Erika did my maintenance, she did like root rubbing, but I was like, that feels so good. And now with certain clients, like I incorporate that. My sensitive clients, like I will incorporate that. I feel like it helps to desensitize the scalp. And like if I never sat with her working on my hair, I would never even think to do that. So I think there's always something to learn from each other, and to be inspired, not copycat, but to be inspired, and to just always understand that we're never done, like, expanding.
We're always learning.
Always, yeah. It's really cool. Like, honey. You're so sweet. Thank you. You know, and to get to know Mark, it was really cool to get to know Mark, and yeah, I feel like, I genuinely feel like we're better together, like we're stronger together. It's just nice to have people to refer to that you genuinely can trust, and I think clients have the right to go to whoever they want to go to. Absolutely. So if someone feels more comfortable in her chair, in her hands, if that's a better vibe, that's just better. There's plenty of people. There's so many clients.
I want to say that Philadelphia has the best locticians.
Yeah, you guys do.
East Coast, we have good locticians too.
Seriously, I feel like that is kind of what this is all about with Dreadlock Artists Collective, and why I want to take this trip. I'm like excited to share these videos, to share other dreadlock artists so that clients can find them, but also it's all about networking with each other too, and we all get better when we do that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, alright, thank you guys, and on to the next one. It was really cool seeing Erika's studio and hearing about Crissa's experience as a client and a fellow dreadlock artist. I love the fact that all of the Philly artists are buddies with each other, and so on that note, we went out to a quick lunch at Erika's favorite cafe. Look who it is! And then other Erika, who co-owned Rebel with Crissa, met us there too.
I know at Miss Rachel's
Cheers to everybody in one place. All right, the Philly tour continues. I'm with my girl Erika, and we're gonna go check out her new studio space. And see Roger.
So if you go, it's not this block, but the next block, that's where Rebel was. So we had a very long commute.
Yeah, seriously. Now you have an even shorter commute.
Right.
Okay, so I'm already recording. No pressure.
Oh my. Hello. I am Erika Nuhn, and this is my studio for Let Me Live Locs. I've been doing dreadlocks for 5 years now. Hairstylist for 15, 16, maybe it's going on 16 now. I started out kind of traditionally. I always knew I was into like bright colors and vivids, so I really wanted to learn that. And so the better part of my career, like 10 years in, I kind of focused on vivid coloring and lightening services and little barbering here and there. And then after 10 years in, I kind of wanted to switch things up and started at a dreadlock salon. When I started at Rebel, my intention wasn't even necessarily to learn dreadlocks. I just needed a change in my career. I actually was like thinking about quitting doing hair. I kind of was feeling uninspired and not really getting even like the color clients that I wanted at the time. So I kind of thought, you know what? Like I just had the idea of like, maybe I'll try working at a dreadlock salon and bring my vivid clientele there. And I felt like it was a good thing to kind of bring together. And then I always had an appreciation for dreadlocks, always loved how it looked on everybody. So I don't know, I was there at Rebel for a couple months and it was funny. I had randomly like went home that weekend and colored my hair, and Crissa was like, hey, I brought hair in with you if you want to play to make like some dreadlocks or whatever. And that was the first time I made dreads. And the funny part with the hair color, it matched exactly to what I had done that weekend. So that was the first time I made dreads. I banged out like a partial set and wore them. Experiencing just the beauty of it and having long hair was also fun. I think I braided my hair 50 fucking times that day. I think what really did it for me was all the cool people that were coming in and getting dreadlocks, and it was more about not even doing the actual physical act of dreadlocks. It was the people that were coming in that I was attracted to. Kind of finding like your tribe, that's what it sort of felt like. So then maybe after like a year or two in at Rebel is when I was like, I want to fucking do this. So I guess it was like a couple months of my apprenticeship, and then picked it up pretty quickly. And then I started taking clients. Quarantine happened, and it was funny. I actually kind of did something like this. It was not as organized. During quarantine, I brought like all the synthetic hair and was like, I'm gonna practice and make extensions. And I actually, that's where starting to sell accessories came from. But I literally like took random nails just to hang hair off the wall, and it was chaos, but it was fun. So yeah, it was quarantine that making all of them actually got my speed up, and then when I came back, I really like dove into it.
So jumping ahead a little bit, tell us the story of your new business. What's going on?
Okay, so here we are in my private, I guess, home studio space. It's so weird saying that. This is my apartment that I've converted my living room into my studio space, because ultimately I want to be able to offer my services of maintenance and installations and accessories and crafting here, but I also want to travel. So that's why I kind of wanted to condense and just not have crazy overhead, so I have freedom to let me live, you know, so. I want to live, baby. So yeah, all my services can be found on vagaro.com/letmelivelocs. And the cool thing about Vagaro is I just found that I will also be able to sell my items and ship out directly through there. So I haven't gotten there yet, but keep an eye out. I'm gonna launch like a collection when it's time.
Cool. All right. I feel like it's time for a little tour.
All right. Well, I feel like we have to start with, obviously this is just my station holding tchotchke things, but my pride and joy, I finally hung John up. If you don't know, well, I just love music so much, but I love John Mayer and I don't care who knows it. I love Beyonce and Prince, but over here, off to the music stuff, is where I will be displaying my extensions and accessories for sale. So right now it's a little unorganized, but you know, we're working it out. So
Well, this is brand new. I mean, when did you actually open?
I
feel like we need
2 days ago.
to note
Came
this.
back from Florida, and I was like, I have to organize all the hair. Like, I had the chair and everything in here and all the furniture, but I had to really like set some things up. So right now, I'm like in the process of finishing my website still, and I was kind of bringing out some stuff that I want to work on to decorate. So obviously, like the wraps and things are done and whatnot. But yeah, so I have some dread wraps over here. And then these are some of the dreadful ponytails that I want to work on and decorate. So I'm kind of organizing that way. And then, yeah, I actually ordered these woolies. I'm wholesaling from, I think it's Pretty Dreadful. Yeah, it's like, there's a couple
That's the one
X's in
Wild
there.
Hair uses, right?
Yeah, I'm starting with ordering from her and making different sets out of. So I actually want to do more of the dread sprinkles with. So I ordered a bunch of tchotchkes for that. So I can't wait to get my sew on now that I'm back from Florida and back to reality. But this is
Kidding me?
this is Snoop on a stoop. He is holding it down on my ring light. Yeah, over here is my little seating, waiting area. I have my record player. So yeah, if anybody ever wants to pop a record in, I have my little collection over here.
So cool.
This is kind of, so how I wanted it to be is obviously so I can craft and make things and have everything easy. So here's the whole crafting area, but also I'm inviting clients when they're here to also look through. So if there's anything they want to decorate, here we are. And then, yeah, I've been making these feather clip-ins, so I just kind of made this little contraption to hang it off
pretty.
the other day. And yeah, it just looks nice, if nothing else. If no one buys it, it looks cool. And then, yeah, I do use this. This is how I kind of like make them off of, so I have something to hang. So I got a few in the works. Yes. Where the magic happens and more magic happens here, right? This is obviously where you'll be sitting to get your hair done. And yeah, for my beads for crafting are also up for grabs when you get maintenance. So I just kind of loved the idea. I think it was at Locs' salon, and she just had like the little thing of goodies, and it was just included with your meat. And I'm like, I like that. I want people to like love their hair when they leave. So I wanted it to be a thing of like, yeah, pick what you want, and we'll throw it on and be all fun and colorful. So, yeah.
And do you want to tell us about the furniture?
My lovely station here. When we decided to kind of close down Rebel and everybody's embarking on their exciting new journeys, I got a lot of questions of like, you're bringing your door, right? Because our door stations are so fucking cool. But one, they're heavy as hell, and I just was not willing to give up my vanity. This was the first piece of furniture that I ever bought for myself. And it's special, and it's come with me like every move I've made, and I just kind of thought this is going to be my station here. So
I love it.
Yes, this is my little vintage guy. And yeah, and then I have my little retail area. I have my dolly locks, and then I have my stickers over here with my little piercings. I'm very much into the dread piercings, so there's a bunch of little hoops that you can have, and also with the charms can be thrown on, so that's fun. But yeah, over here just little random beads for sale. And then my Shangri locks, my hair toggle lock ties, because I love mushrooms, and who doesn't love mushrooms?
And we've got a mascot.
Roger, your
Excuse
dog.
me, Roger, come here.
Yes, the employee of the month every month, Roger. He's our salon greeter. You can expect him to be cute and pretty much sleep or just go lay in the bed because he's the king and this is his place.
Tried to picture just the hat that I melted, fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back.
So I got one.
Beautiful voice.
Thanks, that's my Jason Mraz.
Yeah, I love it.
It's that G chord that always gets me. You just play it slower.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Erica. Thank you for showing me around, and I'm so excited to watch what you do and where you go and all your travels.
Thanks, hon. Wow.
Alright guys, I will see you on the next video. Next up, I head further west than I've ever driven before and meet this cute redhead for the first time. And lastly, I just want to thank everyone that's been supporting me on this whole project and for all the time and energy that I put into making these videos. Thank you so, so much.